Shopping for car insurance in 2025 is hell. You fill the quote sheet and boom, you get 87 phone calls from every Joe Blow with a license and a pulse. Yeah, I know, it's a little ironic coming from a guy who sells insurance for a living. But if you're watching this, you've probably got a bone to pick with your agent or maybe the entire industry. And honestly, who could blame you with all the bad actors out there? Now, before you click away thinking I'm just another sales bro or sales Joe trying to pitch you something, hang tight for 30 seconds. It wasn't that long ago that I was the guy with a bone to pick with the industry, or industry if you're one of those mogus players. I was 19 buying my first policy. I just picked up my first car, a 1985 Toyota Tercel. And no, I'm not that old. I wasn't buying it in the 80s. This was the 2010s. I bought a car that was already older than me. Then came the fun part, the insurance. I remember telling my mom, isn't car insurance some kind of a scam? What am I even paying for? I probably never even use it. But it's the law. So I went online, filled out a form, and boom, I get a call from an agent. He said that I could get started for just $30 a month. Now, being young and dumb, I said, hell yeah, sign me up. No questions asked. Looking back, that dude was 100% taking advantage of me. Most agents, especially those working for big name corporations, get paid on performance. And cheap policies, those are way easier to sell, especially to clueless 19-year-olds like I was. That agent, we'll call him Mr. Sleazeball, probably saw me as an easy win. The problem, later on, it'd be up to him and his company to tell me, you're not covered for that. And how could I argue? I was the one who bought the policy without knowing what the hell I was doing. A few years later, I had a nicer car. It got broken into, windows smashed. Guess what? Not covered. Liability only means that your car isn't covered for vandalism or theft or car accidents or you hit a deer. You're just covered for any medical expenses that you might be at fault for. So, I wasn't covered for the broken window, and neither was the backpack that got stolen. But that's a story for a different video. Bottom line, I felt duped, felt like I got scammed, and I know a lot of people who feel the same way. I talk to them every day. You pay hundreds, sometimes thousands a year, and when you actually need help, they hit you with, oh, yeah, you're not covered for that. And Mr. Sleazeball, he's not some one-off scumbag. There are tons of agents like him selling the cheapest policy possible just to pad their numbers. They won't explain your coverages. They won't ask about your actual needs. They will just take your credit card information or bank account information, hit submit, and move on. At 19, I didn't know jack shit about insurance. Would have been nice if someone actually took 5 minutes to teach me. So now, that's what I try to be for my clients, the opposite of Mr. Sleazeball. And like I said, I'm not here to sell you anything, but I am a former teacher, and I do want you to be educated. So, if you actually want to understand car insurance, like what your policy really does, what you're really covered for, I did put together a short, no fluff guidebook. That's linked in the description. It is quite literally just a Google Doc that I threw together. So it's not, some BS that you're going to find on Amazon Kindle. I'm not trying to sell you anything, like I said. And hey, if you learned something from this video, or if I just made you laugh, do me a favor, like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Peace.